Hey, this is Linda with the Life Station Express, the relay station. And as you know, on this channel, I talk about two things, my faith and my health journey. Now, this probably is not going to have anything to do with my faith journey, mostly the health journey, but it's more of a practical type video. And this is where I just found a place to sit my items. They're on the hutch in our living room, and you can see beside my items the coffee pot that we have. It's a percolator that my friend found for me several years ago, and yes, it works great. And then to the left of my items, you'll see the Wi-Fi box that we had to get in order to get a good signal down here at the apartment. We have a metal roof, and also I think we're in a dead zone. So for T-Mobile, we had to get this Wi-Fi box, which is portable. You can take it in your car, take it in your camper, wherever you need to go if you need Wi-Fi, and it does help. Anyway, it'll take forever though for this video, even though it's not going to be a long one, to upload, but that's okay. It still does. It does the trick. It does what it's supposed to do. And it wasn't a whole lot of money. So anyway, that's how we get our Wi-Fi here. And that's another practical thing. Again, just sitting on my hutch are my vintage canisters, bread box, my tambourine, and a mug that my friend that also got me the coffee pot found as well. So anyway, thank you, Jamie. I just wanted to share one practical thing that I find it practical. Now, Richard and I were having this conversation about how women spend money and how men spend money and how they see it. I buy things that I need, and I think men kind of think, well, women buy things they want. But really, I'll give you a little bit of story on these cups. When we moved into the apartment, after we left the campground for the season, we came here to our one-bedroom apartment, and there's not a lot of space, so we ended up getting two new recliners, and they kind of are sitting at an angle. We kind of face each other, but then we did not have a coffee table. There's not room. So we needed something to sit, like a glass or a book. I have notebooks all the time, to be next to us while we're in our recliners. We also have a kitchen table, but it's small. So anyway, I found these tables, and maybe I'll do a video about them later. I found these side tables on Amazon that work really well, and you can put them so that the table comes across the front of you. They're small, kind of like if you're in the hospital, a hospital table will come in front of you if you're going to eat in the bed or whatever, or you can turn it to the side. And because we had these little tables, I was finding that my wonderful drink holder container, stainless steel cup that I love, the turquoise one, I would bump it, and I've knocked it off that little table several times. So it works really well. That one works really well in the car because it's got the narrow bottom and it's got the handle. It's really good for in the car. Perfect. And I've used it for a long time. But anyway, I wanted to get another drink container because every morning and usually throughout the day, I have a cold drink. I might get coffee once in a while in the morning, hot coffee, but generally I'll have the Pure Boost, which is what you see sitting next to on the right. A Pure Boost is an electrolyte drink that has some vitamins in it, and I like to have that every morning. And I can put that drink in my cup, my turquoise cup, and it'll last throughout most of the day. But I try to finish the any drink that has B12s in it or the B vitamins. I try to finish them in the morning, because if I have a drink like that later in the day, it'll keep me from sleeping. Anyway, so I put my Pure Boost drink, and I love them. I've been getting them for years, and as you can see, they have 3 flavors, and one packet will serve me for the day, So anyway, I kept knocking that turquoise cup down because it's so narrow on the bottom. It's top heavy. And if I put a lot of ice in it, I've knocked it down several times. And I thought, I just need something with more of a centered base. And one thing I like about the turquoise one, and that's from Brewmate, it has a rubber bottom, so it doesn't slide. I've checked at the stores. I've checked at Walmart and Marshall's and even Aldi and Walmart. And the cups they have, most of them do not have a rubber bottom, which both of these cups have a rubber bottom, so they don't slide. Anyway, I looked around for a cup that I wanted, like the one in the center there. It's called I forget what color it was, rose something. Let me get the box. It is called, just a second. Oh, it doesn't tell me what color it is. It was like rose pink or something like that. Anyway, it's a 20-ounce cup, and that's exactly what I needed, 20 ounces for that drink, or any drink. If I make tea, I'll put it in there, and I generally have 20 ounces, with some ice, which makes it probably, 18, 16, something like that. But I like a 20-ounce cup. I don't go for those 40-ounce huge water containers. I just don't carry that around all day. I don't drink water all day like that. Anyway, this is called the Metro mug, and it is from, I'm trying to see what country. It's from a European country that looks German. I don't know exactly. It's probably on here somewhere. I've got the box in my hand. But it has a lid the top little latch slides to the side, and you can put a straw in it. So that works. It's got the rubber bottom, so that works. But it's not narrow at the bottom, so that's the reason I bought it. I found it on Amazon. It's called Lock and Lock Metro mug, 20 ounces. I'm trying to see any more information. I can send a link. It's got the rubber bottom, which I really love. But anyway, that's not the only thing I wanted to talk about. I haven't tried the mug. It came today, but this is what I wanted to talk about as well. It came today, and I ordered it yesterday. So I was really happy about that. Several days ago, and this is how I order when I do Amazon, because I don't order a whole lot. I'll put an order in for 2 or 3 items, and then when you get to a certain value amount, you get free shipping. Now, in order to get the free shipping, you've got to be willing to let your order be like 3 or 4 or 5 days out before you get it delivered, which I really don't care. But I guess it was 2 days ago, I ordered 4 items, and I got the free shipping with those 4 items. But if you do that, Amazon will tell you have 24 hours if you want to add anything to your list and still get free shipping. So yesterday I found this mug, because I had looked all around in the stores here. I found this mug, and I thought, well, let's see if I'm in within the 24 hours. And I had a few hours left. So I went ahead and ordered it yesterday. And guess what? It came today. Nothing's supposed to come from that whole order until Saturday. And today is Wednesday. Not till Saturday. The other things haven't come yet. And my experience is, if I do that, I will get those items at least a day, sometimes 2 days before they tell you that they should be there. Again, I don't mind waiting 3-4 days for them to come if I don't have to pay shipping. So I will probably never do the Prime thing, because that's a monthly price. I don't buy things that often, although I do buy things, but not quite enough to make that worth it. I'd rather just wait out a couple days and go ahead and get the free shipping, pile up a couple things in my cart, 3 or 4 things, especially if you're, I've been getting things to make more keto meals. And if you haven't seen my video about the rolls that I've been making for hamburger rolls, they are delicious. I'll have to do a whole video on how to make those, because it's really, really easy, really, really fun. And you would not believe how good they are. And no flour, no almond flour, anything. But anyway, back to this cup. The cup in the middle, I got this morning. The Amazon truck pulled up, and I was like, what? And it was just the mug. So I got the mug. I'm looking forward to using it. It's supposed to keep things cold for, 27 hours, hot for 5 hours. And I can just stick a straw in there. I might have to cut a straw down a little bit. That's fine. That's no big deal. It's 20 ounces, which is what I needed. There goes my fridge making noise. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. And that's one of the things that I try to do to make things a little easier, we have to live a little frugally. So if I can save some money on shipping and I don't mind waiting for something. That's pretty much what I do all the time. So anyway, this is Linda with the Life Station Express, the relay station. Now I have a new mug, and look at the two colors beside each other. Aren't they pretty? Anyway, my turquoise is my favorite, and I guess the next one would be a pink or a dark pink. So anyway, I'm real happy with that. I like my red retro kitchen items and anything from the 40s, and they're sitting on this vintage hutch, and it doesn't take much to make me happy, but I just wanted to share that with you. So I will talk to you soon. Thank you everyone for listening. That was 10 minutes. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.